All right, I'm back. It's been a long time. It's been quite a long time. I was doing some YouTube videos back in 2020 during COVID, and I had a lot of time on my hands, so I needed something to do, so I did some videos. It was pretty fun. It was pretty interesting. Just wanted to help people improve their photography. I'm a photographer for 40 plus years now. I've worked newspapers, commercial photography, started medical photography, but I really didn't spend too much time in that, and I have no advice to offer in that field. So, but there's a lot of people out there doing camera reviews, lens reviews, that kind of thing. That's good. You need to know that when you're going to spend a lot of money on a camera or a lens, but that's not really going to help your photography. So I thought, well, what could I do to help people with their photography? I made some videos before during COVID, like I said, and they were just tips on how to do things. And so I thought, what could I do that would help? So I'm just going to walk you through some of the old pictures I used to take in the real world solutions, and help you get better at photography. I'm John Rowland. This is Photography in the Real World, and I don't need to say "and," do I? This is Photography in the Real World. All right, how's that for an intro? Okay. I'm going to start with a picture I took a long time ago. This is back in the 90s. I was shooting film. I was working in a newspaper in Houston, and we had a chance to shoot the Wings Over Houston air show. It was an air show they had at Ellington Field in Houston once a year, and the featured performer that year was going to be the BlueAngels. BlueAngels aerial performance team. Don't know what the technical name of it is, but it was the BlueAngels. So I guess the story starts the day before at Ellington Field. They're promoting the air show, so they bring in some of the teams, stunt teams or whatever, early. And one of them was the Red Barons. They flew biplanes in formation and did kind of the stunts the BlueAngels do. They just do them in biplanes. So I get to the airfield, and we're going to ride in the biplane, and they put on a parachute. That's your first clue that you're in for something interesting. They put on a parachute. Not often do you get on an airplane, here's the parachute. So here's the parachute. I get in, they strap me in to the cockpit, and we're going to go up and we're going to do some stunts. We're going to fly around. I did a corkscrew thing. I did a loop-de-loop thing. They flew some formations. They told me as we're going up, he's like, if anything goes wrong, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the plane upside down, and then you release your seatbelt, and then fall out of the airplane, and then you pull on the ripcord for the parachute. What? What? Sorry, what? Okay. All right. I'm going to try and keep that in mind. And as I looked down at the straps, one was gray and one was black. And at that point I was like, which one was the parachute and which one was the seatbelt? I didn't want to embarrass myself, so I didn't ask. I'm sure if something had started to go wrong, I probably would have piped up which is which. But thing is, we flew around. I got this picture, and what I also did was find out some stuff. I found out that when the Blue Angels perform a show, they show up and they do a run-through, a dry run-through. Like there's no crowd there, there's nobody there, but they're going to do the exact same show that they're going to perform at the air show. So I thought, I really need to see this because I've never shot that before. I didn't know exactly how far away they were going to be. I didn't know if I needed a lens. I didn't know what they were going to do. So I was out there for the rehearsal, and they did the rehearsal, and everything's going pretty good. So at one point, they have two jets, and they're flying right at each other. And this is not all that far away. They're flying right at each other, and at the last second, they do this thing, and they go by each other like really close, inordinately close. Probably could have done it further away, still had the same effect. They were really, really close, and I was blown away. I was just blown away, and I was like, okay, that's the shot. That's the shot I need. But the fact that I went there to see what they were going to do, like if I had been there cold and didn't know this was coming, I would have missed it. There's no chance I would have got that picture. I'd have seen a plane over there, and I would have, oh, another plane over there. What are they doing? What are they doing? Whoa, what the hell are they doing? The fact that I was there, the fact that I'd seen it, the fact that I'd anticipated, I knew what was going to happen, helped tremendously. So I went to Houston, I rented a lens. The only thing they had available for me was a 500 millimeter mirror lens. That's a f8 lens, and it's short, so it's pretty easy to handle. Not quite as sharp as you'd like, but we're shooting on film. It's going to be printed in newspaper. It's the times were the times. You know, you did what you did. Would I have loved to have been able to shoot this on a 5D Mark II or R5 Mark II? Yeah, that would have been great, but that's not what we had at the time. I had a Canon F1, and highest shutter speed on that camera was 0.002 of a second. So shot the air show, they did their thing, I shot it, and lo and behold, I got this. And I put the film out on the light table in the newsroom, and I looked at it and I saw that, and I threw my hands in the air. I said, "Fear me, I am Odin, god of photography." And I just ran back to the darkroom, printed it up for the next day's paper. And it's a combination of things, you know, you anticipate, but honest to God, this is luck. This is luck. I mean, I was hoping to get the two planes in the same frame. That was it. I mean, they went by so fast. It was like, if I could just get the one plane and the other plane, and they're both in the same frame, that would have been great. I would have been thrilled with that. But you take anticipation and add not a shaker of luck, like the whole damn bottle, and you can get something really cool. And that's how you do it. The more you shoot, the better you get. The better you get, the more you want to shoot. So keep that in mind and keep shooting.